Carol asks, is Beto's hair becoming grayer? What's the answer to that question? I can't.
I say yes.
Yeah? I mean, chances are I'm getting older. Maybe a little bit. Older but wiser.
No, but you know what? The way that it looks like on the live stream from what I'm looking right now, it looks much more gray than normal.
Even grayer than
It does.
It doesn't normally look that gray.
It's not actually that gray.
Hey, there's Lisa.
Actually, his hair color is that gray. If you notice, nobody else in that video shows a hint of gray, just Beto O'Rourke. And an explanation for why his hair suddenly turned gray might be that he just found out in New Hampshire that his poll numbers for voters, primary voters, Democrat primary voters, 0%. That could be a very good reason why, after all that hard slogging in New Hampshire, where he is in the video, still 0%. So that probably is a good explanation as any for why his hair turned gray. Now, just to give you an idea of the contrast and a quick change of Beto's hair color, let's take a look at his barbershop live stream in El Paso from a couple of months ago. Oh, and by the way, the lighting in that barbershop was a lot brighter than inside that car. So if he had any gray back then, we'd see it. But take a look.
Just an amazing guy. So very lucky to know him, and thought, you know, we broadcast via live stream a lot of town hall meetings, which are good because I want you to hear what's on the minds of those across this country whom we meet, but also think it's fun sometimes just to have a moment like this where we're not in a town hall, we're not answering policy questions, just showing a little bit of life in El Paso.
Did you see any gray in his hair back then? I didn't notice it. Well, just to give you an idea of the sharp contrast between just 2 months ago in a El Paso barbershop and just a few days ago when he's traveling around in New Hampshire, to see the difference in the hair color, let's do a few back and forth scenes from the barbershop to New Hampshire of a few days ago. He's still spouting the same nonsense in both videos. The big difference, just pay attention to that, is the hair color. And at the rate he's going, that turkey will have completely white hair by Thanksgiving.
Meaning that if you have fear of overdosing on an opioid, you can go to any fire station and without fear of being arrested or being involved, to make people look good during their day by cutting their hair and making this El Paso economy, and by extension the economy in our state and our country, that much stronger. Make sure that those of you who live in mixed immigration status families, that you know that there are so many millions of your fellow Americans who are with you right now, who want to stand up to this level of cruelty and this absolutely unnecessary federal law enforcement. Those who have outstanding student loan debt get the help that they need by lowering the interest rates and then forgiving some of that debt for public service. Waive all citizenship fees, reduce the red tape, ensure that they're contributing to their full potential as U.S. citizens as soon as possible. Work with the other countries